So today we'll talk about Marymount S4 physics mid-year examination in 2013. So in this situation, a stone is projected from the ground vertically upwards with a speed u0. It reaches the maximum height and falls back to ground. At the instant shown, the stone is at the same height as the upper edge of the window. It takes 0.16 seconds to pass the window whose height is 1.5 meters. Suppose the lower edge of the window is 1.2 above the ground. Okay. For question A, we have to find the speed of the stone when it's the same level as the upper edge of the window. So we have to find the instantaneous speed of the stone at this moment. Alright, so let's look at Charmaine's work. Okay, she is using a graphical method to solve this problem with a VT graph. V is the y-axis, time as the x-axis, and u0 is the projection speed, and the equation V is equal to -10t plus u0, and u0 is the y-axis as well. The t2 is the time when the stone reaches the upper edge of the window while falling, and t3 is the time when the stone reaches the lower edge while falling, and u2 is the speed when it is passing the upper edge, and u3 is the speed when the stone is passing the lower edge. Can you see there's an area, a trapezium here with 1.5. The value is 1.5. So she's using to find out the area of the trapezium to solve the problem. u2 plus u3 multiplied by 0.16 divided by 2 is equal to 1.5. You may be curious, why am I circling the 1.5? And that's the question. So let's take a look of my solution. And I'm using exactly the same method as she did. VT graph, V velocity as the y-axis, time as the x-axis. The V is equal to -gt plus u0, while g is the gravitational field strength on Earth's surface, and t2, t3, u2, u3. And for equation 1, I use a u2 plus u3 is multiplied by 0.16 divided by 2 is equal to -1.5. And that's the question. I'm circling that to indicate. So I'm telling you y is negative but not positive. Since u2 and u3 are both negative values, the sum of u2 and u3 must be our negative values. And the negative value, when it is multiplied by a positive value and divided by a positive value, it gives a negative value at the result. So the correct answer, or the correct method to say is a -1.5, is the displacement of the stone while traveling downwards. And I take negative motion as downward motion, the positive motion as upward motion. Okay, so it makes sense from the physics point of view, and it also makes sense from the mathematical point of view. After calculation, I found out that the speed of the stone at this instance when traveling at the same level as the upper edge of the window is -8.59 ms to the power -1. So this is what it is. Thank you.